IFM English News. According to Incheon Metropolitan City and Namdong-gu, the Mansucheon restoration project has received conditional approval from the Central Investment Review Committee for local fiscal projects under the Ministry of the Interior and Safety. The conditions include preparing measures for users of the public parking lot located within the coveted area of the stream. The project aims to remove the concrete decking installed in the 1990s, originally built to address urbanization and parking shortages, and to restore the stream into a nature-friendly ecological space. The restoration will cover 0.75 kilometers of the total 1.2 kilometer stream. Approximately 48 billion won will be invested, with completion targeted for 2030. Incheon Metropolitan City is taking the lead in supporting local bio startups in expanding overseas and attracting global investment. As part of its bio-cluster development support program, the city held a K-Startup IR Demo Day in Singapore on November 4th. During the event, participating startups introduced their companies and shared global market entry strategies with CEOs and investment officials from leading Singaporean venture capital firms while engaging in on-site networking. Incheon Metropolitan City announced that it is operating the Go Walking, Go Less Find Us Challenge, a campaign encouraging direct citizen participation running until November 24th. The challenge is part of the city's Fine Dust Reduction Policy, aligned with the upcoming 7th Seasonal Fine Dust Management Period, which runs from December to March. Any Incheon citizen or local worker can easily participate by installing the designated mobile app, signing up, and clicking the Join Challenge button within the program. Incheon Metropolitan City announced that a joint emergency drill on traffic management against heavy snowfall was conducted at 2 p.m. on November 5th on the upper road section of the Yeongjong Bridge along the Incheon International Airport Expressway in cooperation with New Airport Highway. The drill was part of the city's disaster preparedness training program aimed at assessing on-site response capabilities in emergency situations, such as vehicle isolation or traffic paralysis caused by heavy snow. Through this exercise, the city reviewed the effectiveness of its disaster response manual and plans to carry out follow-up inspections to strengthen a swift, accurate, and cooperative response system in the event of natural disasters, such as heavy snowfall. The Incheon Coast Guard announced that it will conduct intensive safety management at Hanagae Beach in Muido, Junggu from November 5th to 23rd. The initiative aims to enhance preventive patrols at restricted access areas during high-risk periods such as the holiday season and spring tides. During this period, the Coast Guard will inspect safety facilities, including restricted area warning signs and life-saving equipment, and carry out public awareness campaigns so as to alert visitors to potential hazards. Incheon Metropolitan City has finalized and enacted the standards for consent on city-owned property in urban maintenance and improvement projects, which clarifies the scope and procedures for obtaining consent related to city-owned land during project processes. The new standards were established to enhance consistency and promptness in the consent process while improving predictability for citizens and project entities by reflecting the government's policy to expand housing supply and the intent of the recent revision of the Incheon Metropolitan City Ordinance on the maintenance and improvement of urban areas. Going forward, the city plans to principally give consent for the use of city-owned land throughout all stages of such projects. However, it will provide necessary guidance when required and review the appropriateness of consent at each stage of the project implementation. Incheon City announced that it will host the 2025 Unification TalkTalk Film Academy every Wednesday from November 12th to December 3rd at CGV Incheon. The program is part of the customized unification education led by the Incheon Unification Plus Center. It's designed to help participants naturally understand and emotionally connect with the realities of inter-Korean relations and the values of peace and unification through the familiar medium of film. Comprising 4 sessions, the Unification TalkTalk Film Academy will feature films related to unification themes. Each session will include pre-screening discussions and citizen dialogues designed to encourage open conversation and shared reflection. According to Incheon City, it will host the 2025 Incheon Island Festa Seom-thing on November 29th at Sangsang Platform. Under the theme, Every Island Holds Its Own Special Charm, the festival reinterprets Incheon's diverse islands as valuable urban cultural assets and promotes interaction between island residents and citizens. The event will feature participation from island communities, including Ganghwa and Ongjin, as well as local artists, tourism organizations, and fishery-related institutions. The festival will also serve as a forum for discussing the present and future of Incheon's islands, exploring sustainable directions for their continued development. Incheon City will host the Incheon Creative Cross Design Week 2025 from November 13th to 14th at the Incheon Startup Park. Building on the ideas generated during the Creative City workshop held in October, this event aims to refine strategies for advancing Incheon's sustainable creative city model and to strengthen international cooperation. Through this initiative, the city plans to reinforce its design-centered urban brand, expand collaboration among the public, private, industrial, academic, and research sectors, and lay a practical foundation for joining the UNESCO Creative Cities Network in the field of design. The Incheon Environmental Corporation announced that it received both the Grand Prize and the Excellence Award in 2 categories, wastewater and sewage sludge treatment, at the 2024 award ceremony for outstanding facilities in operation and management held by the Korea Environment Corporation on November 5th. This year, 59 facilities across the country competed for the honors. Among them, the Incheon Environmental Corporation was recognized for its outstanding performance across key indicators. IFM English News, 박지혜.